Hello, everybody. Hello to the people who may come in. I'm standing on the crossroads. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Waiting for the thing to happen. Oh no. But the man I was looking for didn't come. I'm passing through the crossroads. Try to get a little hobo lift. It's not easy to be a hobo. Did it on my own, blue train away. As time goes by, you know, I wonder why. As time goes by, you know, I wonder why. I mean, everybody's got their own crossroads to hang on. I mean, everybody's got their own crossroads to hang on. Try to get it on to Chicago. Find my real blues. Couldn't find it there. No way. Did it on my own blues train way again. My way was cool. And everybody says in blue the soul is the rule. So I try very hard. Everybody to understand my soul from the start. Yes, time goes by. You know, I wonder why. As time goes by, you know, I wonder why. It's where we have to go, you know, now down. Because we got to do this and the third song. Oh, yeah. It's the most, you know, interesting way of, you know, I like this chord. You know, it's got a natural thing going on with it. But I'll listen to the sound in here, what because you know we got to play with the ninth. We got to play with all kind of instruments, so it's gonna be something else in this. Um, Literally, you got to take your C vitamins in these days. See, that must stand for something. You know what I mean? Because my friend, he's got vaccinated actually, and he just got the COVID, as I told yesterday. And I've been trying to get him through here on YouTube because he's no Facebook, and I said we can do it on YouTube. It's no problem. I'll put it up, but he haven't come through yet. Through, as it's called. But I had no plan. Like always when I'm doing this, I think I want to make a spliff, you know, show you how to make a big Danish fat ass blunt. First of all, you gotta have some good hashish. Hashish is not the same as marijuana. Marijuana is this is like so many plants you can't even comprehend it, and it's the finest from the plants. Tastes like a motherfucker. You know, I'll smoke this now. That's a lot. Then there's this bag, but you smoke more than you think. Well, I do at least. But you know, it's not that. But I love to play my music. Sometimes I like I did now. I just play a number, and I have a tendency to like if I don't feel like I'm in the groove, or I don't say you need anything to play music. You don't. But if you're like me, an old weed head, and you like smoking weed and you love playing music, that's two things I cannot. Because sometimes I made this, and there was this. Yeah, I'm just talking about Doc how I'm trying sounds out to see with the acoustic how we can go through the acoustic sessions and shit. See if I can do damn some blues. Yeah, man, we're gonna play some blues, but I'm gonna try everything out. Because I don't know what kind of system because it have to be a phone because else it would be too much of work. So it have to be on StreamYard and it have to be live. So the phone just can stand still on a fucking, on a fucking stand, on a camera stand or something. Because, I would like to do this so people can see what we literally do. Because it's not that fucking funny. Yeah, but it's funny enough. I love it. It's my work. So, of course, I love what I do. I will always love what I do. Damn, some blues. You're right, dog. I gotta play some blues. Blues is the way to a lot of people's heart because blues is an American thing, but it's like there's a lot of European American who've moved here. A guitar player called Walter Trout. Actually, he drank so much that his liver was like he was getting. I don't know what he called it when the liver is finished. It's getting bigger and bigger, and he was almost dying. So his fans in Denmark, they like made a GoFundMe, and they were thinking, yeah, yeah, let's see how much they can pull together. They actually put 1.7 million together for him, so he could buy a new fucking yeah, a new liver, and it worked fine, and he's playing still now, and that's for the fans. That's it. He's a blues guitar player, and he's an American, and he's been playing with some of the very big ones. Actually, he's been playing with John Mayall and Bruce Breakers, even though they're English. But no, he's this American dude who went to Denmark and he played a gig. Then he got in love with a woman. I actually been on the same. I think I got some papers here. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. But when I was working here at this HC booking, what the fuck is that? It doesn't matter what she's right now. But I worked on this. This is what that was back when they were making tapes. This tape I worked with him on. It's like I've been working with a lot of cool cats, and that's what's good with the business. But it's this Walter Trout dude. He was literally drinking his fucking liver to, and I was playing in the studio where he was coming, and when he came, I was always putting beer on the table. I worked there as a songwriter, but sometimes it wasn't a song to be written. It was sometimes we weren't inspired. We weren't. We were just sometimes you can't be inspired all the time, so you have to do something to get inspired. So one time I remember I put a lot of alcohol up on the table, and he was drinking. I remember I was a hard drinker. Literally, I was drinking hard. I was drinking. I know how drugs love that fucking. drink like I do, but you know, it can be hard on your body if you have to work the next day. You know, it's not that it's not that it's not to fuck around with, but you know. But I took it easy with it because I got a fine because I drank too much beers because they were free. So I thought everything was free there. But the guy Walter Trout, he came and he got married with this. I didn't like his woman, but that doesn't matter. He ended up like staying here. There's a lot of blues and jazz musicians from America that stays here because, especially black people, because there's not racism against blacks at all. The same, not the same way. Of course, there are racism. There racism everywhere. I'm not saying we're a racist-free country, not at all. But back in the 40s and 50s, like Dexter Gordon, he lived here. He lived here for like until he died, actually. And he was from New York. He was from Harlem, and he was a wonderful saxophone player, wonderful. And it's people like that I've been meeting in my upbringing when I grew up. You know, it was people like that we saw on the scene, on the street, and shit like that. So that's why I always had an American because you know if you become a b boy, you're listening to hip hop music. You're like 13 and 80 fucking three. You know what I mean? Then you had to be a b-boy or had to be something with hip hop because you couldn't do something else when you lived in the city. It was like that age. It was very popular, and I was a popular kid, so I was going that way. But you see, when you are in town, there are always these kids who's you know we have a saying that equal kids play better. You know, kids that are equal play along. You know, because we like there are a lot of people with bad. I came from a good family, but let me say the other people that was in town, you know, that was standing in front of fucking I can't remember Burger King or McDonald's or what the fuck it was. But we were standing there earning a fucking, you know, when we were fucking like 11, 12, 13, dancing on the street for money, you know. But that was back then, you know. That was a because it was new and it was kind of cool. It was not faggot, you know. It's not homo. It's not kind of gay because you were almost breaking your fucking back by going down and doing some of the moves they did back then. Still doing to this day. Actually, it's gonna be in the Olympics next time, so it is what it is. But you know, but I had a youth where everything I did was about so when I see someone like Trailerhood and some people like some of these YouTubers, I'm not saying I would be a great YouTuber. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to make a point here. That's why I like hanging out with Doc and Tommy and these people because you know they are like they are literally cool people. You know the other people, I don't get it. They are like racist. They are talking pedophilia. They are talking all kind of nasty shit, and people goes there. I don't get it. I don't get why the fuck people want to fuck to go there. What the fuck are you doing, man? You know, there's a guy fucking calling, you know, with cats and all kind of weird shit. And Brian, yeah, you know, it's just when I wake up and I hear shit like I saw a stream. What was it? I can't remember. It was something. I woke up and it was still going. Oh, now I know what it was, Doc. I woke up and Maurice, that Maurice, he had Trailerhood. He was on. I saw that live with Trailerhood in his house. What the fuck was I think, man, I don't know, but you know, people, that's their own business. I don't give a fuck. There was this young kid. He woke me up this morning, and I forgot I was. Yeah, that's a fact, dog. You know, he's got to be. You know, Maurice, he was, and this thumbnail where they're staying, these two, and sorry, Mo, but I don't know you, but I know that you must be a sucker to have trailer. But allegedly he came without saying, just I would I would be shocked if somebody just came here without saying, somebody I knew from YouTube. It depended if it was Tommy Doc or Ward Child or somebody like that, I would be cool. But Trailer Hood, that ain't gonna happen. That fucking beard infested with, like, I don't know, man, but I maybe was wrong because he is kind of weird, and he was talking all the time, and I don't know whose girlfriend it was, if it was Maurice or if it was Trailer, but it was fucking, it was hilarious to see it with eyes that like, um, with the eyes we just have on it, the team, I might say, because we've literally been killing. And just underwear, Doc. He's just coming with the fucking small underwear, sitting down, not boxer shorts, but these small underwear, or just on his cock, just like a minion on his cock. That piece of shit. No, but I mean it. I don't know how Maurice didn't think, but maybe I don't know. I don't know how Mo thinks. I'm not like Mo. I would never invite a a guy like that. I knew couldn't stand. What if there was a home invasion? What if he took a cab there? He was talking about all your equipment shit and shit, all shit. Mo has nothing when he comes back. Next time Mo goes for a ride, when he comes home, he got no studio. No, I'm not saying he's a thief. I don't know what he is, but I just think it's kind of funny that a grown ass man is going without saying to another place. That's weird, but it is what it is. But you see, I'm making this stream for my friends because he's sitting at home and he can't watch them live. He can't, and he loves to see if somebody come. This is Raul. Raul, you must have done something really, 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 really bad to be under the bed all the time. If you can't throw a trailer hood out, what the fuck, Raul? Raul, we gotta get your groove on. But no, actually, and trailer hood, you made it yourself. You are laying in the bed you made yourself. It's not dog, or it's just, some people are not like, we're not alike, all of us, but some of us are on the same page. You know what I mean? If I'm saying I was a musician since the 90s, that shows I can show receipts with literally tapes they used back then. And the artwork was fantastic, actually. Such a tape here, you know it's from, let's see what it's from. It's from 88. Damn, I was young. But look how young I was. But look how much effort they took into the mixtape back then. That's me. There. Look at this hash finger. That's me. And the funny thing is, this were white. It's totally black. But the funny thing is that finding these gems, or what, I'm moving, I'm cleaning up. All my stuff is up here, and I'm cleaning up to see if I can get something through. But it is what it is. And sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. And I don't think I'm lucky this time, because all the most important shit, like I got all my birthday presents are not there, and it's what she gave me. You know, she's a weird person. You know, I'm very, I'm very shocked, but you know, it doesn't matter, man. I don't give a fuck now. But what was it, Clara Wilder yesterday? Who was here? She was very nice, man, about my music. She wanted to promote it, man. She's a good girl. Shit, it's not soundproof yet, but it is what it is. He told you tobacco in Denmark because you know we learned that from India actually. Because how can I explain this? If there's too much nicotine in hashish in this form, this is it looks like it's very, but it is kind of what they call it. Look, look how wait, there's a lot of weight in that shit. And you use, I can't explain to you how many plants you use just for one fucking 10 grams. So there's what's there, 20 grams? Yeah, 20 grams. But I have this friend. I may be honest. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm actually doing good, man. Because you know what I'm thinking about when I'm going up and looking, Doc. You know when I'm going up and I'm seeing what the fuck is going on with my stuff. You know, I'm just being. You know, I have no love whatsoever towards my wife anymore, and that's sad. It's sad for her because I'm never gonna fuck with her again. I'm never gonna be nice because she haven't been nice to me. When I saw my stuff, she literally put all my dog stuff. So I'm just I don't give a shit. I told my brother I can't go up there. I don't want to see it because I get mad. So I'm just forgetting her and playing gigs and play guitar when I can. You know, do something with my hands, make something because you know else I'll be crazy in my head until I get a new dog. And the new place I'm looking for, actually, I'm looking. It's kind of expensive, actually. I have to pay like $2,000 a week, not a week, a month. And that's not expensive, but it's only me. And the thing is, the gigs is open, I know, but it's getting the gigs. That's the problem right now because everybody want to play for nothing almost. Everybody, because the gig's been closed. But that's why I'm thinking so much about moving. I'm alone now. I'm 50. I could do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, I'll be on top, you know. And the thing is, you know, if I had, if the thing is, I don't like when people are treating each other because on the team we always treating each other with respect and with honesty. And when I'm not being treated with honesty, like she told me a lot of lies, and that's just what it is. I can't do nothing about it. I can just go on with my life, and that's what I'm doing. Because what she's doing, that's out of my hands. I can't do nothing about it but call the cops if she goes too far. Because you have been through my fucking money. I can see she knows my fucking login, and I don't know how. But it is what it is. I must have two. We have these cards where we have a number that we have to log in with it and shit like that, and that's personal. But she must have a login card. I don't know how the fuck she got one, but somehow she must because she said she paid my you know, my living. There's this, you have to pay a certain amount of money each year, then you're secure for an apartment if something goes wrong. And something did go wrong, but she didn't pay, as she told me she did, because she never thought that we should move apart. But you never have to say never. That's why. And this is not to bash any female or any girl. I'm never going to trust a woman 100% anymore. Never. Never. I trusted my mom, and she's dead, and my grandma, she's dead too. You know, I can't trust any else. I'll trust my some of my, you know, I'll get my trust with time, but you know, she's. I can move around now. Exactly, dog. I can go wherever the fuck, and nobody is calling me on the phone or writing to me. Man, you gotta come home. My dream is to go to the United States, buy a fucking Mustang, and drive through America. You know, drive from the West Coast to the East Coast, from fucking south to north to north to south, you know, just live in a van because I talked to a guy named Brian. He lived in a van for 7 years. And there's this 7 years thing in Denmark. If you don't come home uh, within 7 years, you don't have your pension when you get old and shit. That's some weird rules to have. But I don't care. I just want to go home and go back. You know what I mean? Because I already have some pension saved up now because I'm 50. So I have some saved up that I've been using under the COVID. Because so now I want to see if I still can take my guitar and make it. And I always can. I always can. I never tried to take my guitar somewhere out of the country and not making it, going home without a dime. I never tried that. Never. So even in the United States, last time I was there, I was playing, you know, both in Nashville and in New York, but that was with that's not the same. That was with a theater, so that was money in advance. So you can like take that. But I've made it in Paris, I made it in Milan, I made it all kind of places. So I think United States, and I talked to some Americans. I literally talked to a guy who lived. He played with a band in the '80s called White Lion. They literally had a number one hit on the Billboard, top 100. Um, they were White Lion. His name is Mike Tran, and he told me that he lived there for 30 years. He lived in Los Angeles, and he said with that number one, he could play. He told me it's not at all like Denmark. It's not like you can go from state to state and play gigs in that state. You can stay there for like months and play gigs and gigs and gigs and gigs. So that's yeah, I know things are getting crazy, you know, but ain't things getting crazy all over the fucking world, I think it's weird in Spain. I think it's weird in Italy. I think it's weird all over, man. I think America is the last free free place to do whatever the fuck you want. You know, I want to bear arms. I want to be a fucking. But I know things are getting crazy, and I am old, so I'm waiting until I got. Your kids are sick? No, doc. So, oh, are they how sick? Not too sick, I hope. I don't know if it's with, but actually, I just saw my friend. He's 63. He's got bad, you know, COVID, and he's okay. He sounds okay. That's weird, but I hope they'll be good, Doc. You know, you got my deepest concerns from here. You know, once kids, that's the worst, man. That's oh, when they're sick, you know. That's. But I hope it's just a flu or something. Yeah, that's. But you know, I've been around, and I think I want to go for this trip. My last trip will be a trip to the United States. That will be my last trip I'll take, big trip, because I got one big trip in me, and that have to be there because I haven't been there since '99, and that's a long time. That's a minute. That's a minute ago. So everything must be like different and new and like very different because in '84 that was the nicest time I was there. It was fucking funny in '84. I was to a Bryan Adams concert and all kind of funny stuff back then. Being a hip hopper, going to Bryan Adams. But I was also to Public Enemy and Fat Boys and all kind of weird shit. So it is what it is. So I really want to go back. And there's some places in Los Angeles I literally love. Florida is beautiful too. So there's a lot of places. So it's a beautiful place, and I really want to go there. But it's the living conditions. It's about the jobs. It's getting an agent. But I have this friend who's an actor, and he's actually a famous actor, very famous actually. I think you know him. He's been in all kind of shit. He's actually a good friend of mine because he was a gangster in the old days. Oh, there he is. There he, okay, he knows Charlie Theron and all kind of weird people. I just wanted to see if there was a new picture. Oh, he's in a Viking movie or something. 5-part BBC. That's a new picture. You can't really literally see who he is. That's typical him. Stupid picture. Well, maybe you know him. He just played with Liam Neeson in the movie. He's fucking funny. He told me that he will get in touch with his what do you call it agent, and he would he would try to see. Or I will try to see if I can get him to talk. And I know a guy called Lucas Sigan in UK who have a lot of connections in the United States of America. You know, so okay, yeah, of course, the school wants them to get COVID test. Do, do you think if they got it, they wanna do the jab shit? But you can refuse that, can you, dog? Yeah, you're their dad, so it's what you say. That's the law. But that's sad. I don't hope they got COVID. But if it's so mild that my friend, you, no jab, no, I know that I was thinking that. I knew that would be no jab, no jab for them. Because you know what? Actually, these two, they were coming, some people from in town, some helpers with my bag. They're coming here, and they were coming with masks on. And I said, why do you have masks on? But we heard that you have a friend, and I haven't talked about anything. But they knew that my friend. So he's writing. My friend is writing who he's been together with, and me was one of them. So when the physio, what do you call it, therapy, physical therapy, she was coming here with a mask on, and I said, "Why the fuck do you have a mask on?" Yeah, because I heard you've been together with a guy who had COVID. I said, what? Who? And she couldn't say. And I said, it's Jimmy, isn't it? Yeah, she said. I said, but that's like 10 days ago. I haven't been together. And I feel fine, as you can see. But they were paranoid as fuck. And, and one of them was a nurse and a physical therapist. But I don't know I don't know. It's a weird disease because some take it very serious and some don't give a flying F, to be honest with you. My friend, he's got lung disease and everything. He's not sick at all. He sounds a little snotty, but that's all. He's fine. And he's 63 with a lung disease. So I don't know what the different people had, but we all yesterday I heard about a girl. She literally got a fishing hook in her finger. She got it out. She went to the hospital. She got it out of her finger. They sewed it together. 1 hour after she got sewed, her finger started to swell up, to be swollen. And it was getting totally infected. They called to the doctor and said it. The doctor said, no, take some fucking aspirin. So don't care. It's not the hand. It's her stomach. She was puking, and then she started to puke blood. They still said, take some fucking aspirin. But in the end, it was a meat eating bacteria in her fucking hand, and it was getting all over her body, and suddenly her own body started to eat her body. So she got amputated her leg and her arm and all kind of weird shit. So they can happen everything from nothing, but you don't have to think about the most dramatic case that can happen because it's one out of a billion, you know. So normally people that are sick will be fine just eating C vitamins, some orange juice, and some good shit to eat, and they're healthy. You're good. All that shit with filling people up with fucking vaccines and all kind of weird shit. You see, I had some problem with my arms. I eat these fucking C vitamins every day. People may laugh and say that's nothing, or it's not. Well, it kept me fucking healthy for like I haven't. It's not to say I haven't taken the jab, but my friends is sick and they have taken the jab. Knock on wood. Of course, I don't want to have anything to do with that sickness. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying it's kind of funny. We've been together. We've been in the same areas and shit. But I'm healthy and he's not. How can that be if he's vaccinated? That it makes no sense. That's what I mean. It's literally it's not to say that it don't work, or I don't know if it worked or if it's not. You know what I mean, Doc? If it works illicitly, I hope so. But I don't think so because, or else it would be more, people wouldn't be sick again. I know there's a new strain and it's like, it's, it's very, it's not that easy to kill. I know that, but you can't just have, you know, you can't just take everything for any disease you got. But, I'll try to find a way to make these lives on another time because my time frame now, it was because I wanted to play music, but I can hear he's home besides me. So I'm waiting till I get this studio where I can sit and people they can literally ask me for which number they want to hear, and I can make them so it sounds almost like them on a little studio. I will have sit up here. I sit up here, but set up as I call it. But well, I must see if what he can pull through. I hope he can pull through it because I would love to do that because this Claire, she was saying some good shit actually that I should play some more, and make it to a music channel. And the people who does that, who are in my shoes, who play music like me, they actually come through it pretty well. Actually, they're doing some decent kind of streams. And okay, oh yeah, that's right, dog. Everything is COVID. Just if you have a fucking hemorrhoid, it's because of COVID. It's stupid. It's like everything is COVID, and it's not. Look here, you know. I must admit, I haven't felt on the top, but and I don't want to go to the doctor and she'll say, you got COVID. Everything is COVID. Doc is right. He's totally right. Everything is COVID now because I was saying to my friend, how can you have COVID? He sounded totally fresh and all kind of weird shit. So I hope that I thought it was gone in Denmark, but apparently, allegedly, apparently not, because everybody was celebrating like it was gone, you know. So what the fuck? What would you think? Of course, I'm thinking it was gone. Sorry. I need something to drink. It was nice to be a dog. We had some good laughs yesterday about, wisdom. You're killing yourself. It's not us who's trying to kill you. You did it yourself. So all that cat talk, that was fucking funny. And the cream scene. And you said you didn't know red pill fist, and Tommy says that's a lie. And who do you think I believe the most, Tommy or you? Make a guess. It's not that hard. Of course, it's Tommy, for God's sake. Tommy, he's like, he would never lie about shit like that. Never. Tommy, he's spot on always. And if Tommy, he didn't do anything to you, wisdom, you just flipped out because he was talking about your master, apparently. He must be your master since you're like following like small sheep or something like that. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But I'll thank Creamy. Yeah, we always have a good time, dog. Um, you know, um, I was thinking about a number to play and to go out, but um, I have. I'm sitting and I'm composing right now, so it's. I'm trying to make a number about. But yeah, I want to write a number called Butthead. The wisdom of being butthurt. And he's butthurt. Yeah, wisdom. To feel butthurt is buck boy, buck boy, buck boy. I want to tell you. I want to tell you. But the screaming with Cat yesterday was fucking funny, man. So I'll leave you with this. Black day, stormy nights, no love, no home inside. Don't cry, for it's coming. Don't die without knowing the cross. The cross. Get souls to the left of us, flowers to the right. There'll be bread for all of us if we can just bear the cross. The cross. Black day, stormy nights, no love, no hope inside. Don't cry, for it's coming. Don't die without knowing. Yeah, it was a fast one. It was to say bye. Seeking Doc. After Seeking Doc and Tommy and all the people. No, no, no.